Hello Internet, my name is Joly, I'm from Les Amis de la BC, and today we're supposed to talk about how other people see us. So I figured the best way to do that would be to start with the earliest one I could find, which is from my middle school biology teacher. Joly is enthusiastic about biology, and his aptitude for science is notable. He's very often the leader of his lab group and the first to raise his hand to answer a question. I was just encouraging his scientific endeavors. Perhaps he may be placed in some higher level science courses in high school, or find volunteer opportunities at the local hospital. One thing he may need to work on is his handwriting, which tends to be illegible on many of his worksheets. Although, if he indeed plans to be a doctor, as he so often states, I suppose he's only carrying on the legacy of the medical handwriting stereotype. In any case, he's one of the best students in class, and I'm happy to have him as a student. See, I was already a little nerd even at 13. I really haven't doctored up my handwriting much, though. But it's definitely better than it was. I figured if I really wanted a good opinion on me, I'd go right to the source and ask my mother. Do you know how cats like to do that thing where they do the opposite of what you want them to do? And then sometimes they'll do the exact thing you expect them to do just to mess with you? You're like that. When I wanted you to stay put, you'd go off exploring, and sometimes when it was a beautiful day out and I expected you to be out with your friends, you'd be in your room quietly reading a book. You're like those weird cats that people have taught how to fetch. Thanks, Ma. Maybe I'm not the cat's meow everyone says I am, but let's see what my friends think.
Joly is the hero of every epic yet to be written.
I hope that epic is written by you, and it has like lots of medical references, and a big Superman ass on the front of my scrubs. Okay, so Busway was extra wonderful and submitted 2 clips for this. Well, actually no, Busway submitted 2 quotes for this. They couldn't actually film, so I will be reading a dramatic interpretation of what you would have seen had Busway filmed. Pretend I'm holding a grapefruit. He's the pea to my nut, the peanut to my butter, and one of the best date friends a person could ask for. You know this way? It's why we stick together so well. And I start one of those wars where it's like, no, you're the best, and then you say, no, you're the best, and we go back and forth. But it's really hard to do over video, and anyway, I'd rather just say you're wonderful and end it there. And the other quote, which I adore, is, he's the CU to my next fall. And you know what? I'll be with you the whole trip. I didn't actually get a clip from Eponine, but she calls me Gay's Anatomy, so I think that sums up our whole relationship pretty well, and while I may not be McDreamy, I do have the flair of both a doctor and a drama. Grandaire said, Joly is the salt to my tequila. This is exactly where you find us both drunk at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to serenade Busway even though their window is on the other side of the building. Even so, this is one friendship that won't sink. Barrel gave me the absolutely bafflingly wonderful quote of, I'm going to read this word for word here. Joly is like when a cartoon cat and a cartoon mouse get into a fight and come out of the brawl all tied together. I have no idea what that means or what it's supposed to mean, but Tom and Jerry references are always appreciated. And Combeferre sent in this wonderful one.
Joly is the supramarginal gyrus to my angular gyrus.
Together, we will write and talk the eyes and ears and brain of anyone that comes near us. We will be amazing. We will be infinite. Music had sent me the quote of, Joly is what happens when life gives you lemons and you end up making lemon squares and lemon syrup for coughs as well as lemonade. And lemons may be sour, but you're nothing but sweet. Sorry for the abrupt camera angle, I realized I hadn't filmed this little bit yet. And Olderall sent in this wonderful little story about something I did that was really stupid.
Joly is actually a mad scientist. He once convinced me somehow into drinking an obscene amount of coffee in the name of science. And I believe it was something, or rather many things, I may have come out with in that caffeine-induced storm of ranting about, well, whatever it was that got us kicked out of one of those forums we were in at the time. And now I can only drink coffee sparingly, as I'm slightly haunted by the memories of the terrible caffeine crash that followed after. So, thank you for that, Joly.
I'd forgotten about that. I will neither confirm nor deny that ever happened, but if it did happen, it was hilarious. So, seems the rumors about me are true. Not to, pat myself on the back or anything, but it seems like I am the fruit to everyone's loop. Not to say that I'm not loopy myself. I suppose that I should, include the sound effect that has followed me my entire life due to my love of puns. Ugh. Which, to be perfectly honest, is, like, the best compliment I could get. Hi. Once again, I'm Joly from Les Amis, and I think that covers it. I've got what I think of myself, what my parents think of me, my friends, my teachers. That about covers it. No, actually, what do you think of me? You right there. You watching this, what do you think of me? Let me know. Really, I'd love to hear it. Comment, write a video response, say something. I'd love to hear from you, really. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day, world. I've had some very serious comments about me wearing a taco costume, and I'd like to say those comments are absolutely true. Just, I have a taco costume. I'm wearing a taco! Also, mustache pants? Because I am too lazy to put on real pants.